Right, let's all Hi guys, welcome to today's lesson on how to play the solo you just heard. So that is the kind of main solo from Be Here Now, not the outro solo, that kind of main solo in the middle there. Obviously if you know the song, hopefully you recognise the solo. Yeah, it's a really nice solo, classic bit of Noel Gallagher stuff. You know, it's exactly what we'd expect. So let's crack on. Basically, the song's in the key of B major. So we are playing B major pentatonic position 5, which is the most common position of major pentatonic, and it's the one he uses a lot. So this is the shape. Okay, so that's basically the shape that we're dealing with for this whole solo. Classic, you know, Noel Gallagher, he keeps it really simple, but he fits it in really nicely with the song. Great tone on this track as well. I'm way too clean. It's got quite a nice, almost fuzzy tone. It sounds really cool. Anyway, so let's just crack on and do the solo. So, we coming from the chorus. Watch my previous video, which will go through how to play that chorus, and that's up here. But the actual start of the solo is a bend on 6th fret on the G string. We're going to bend that up and down like that. So again, I've talked about this before, but it's quite a quick bend, which is great because that's how I like to do the bends, and that's how he often does them as well. Semitone sound. Then we're going to play this note, which is the root note, the B note, twice. So that's a classic lick, basically. Then what I'm going to say, 6th fret, bend up and down to play the 4th note on the B string. On the G string twice, it's a B note. Then on the D string I'm going to play 4 to 6 with a hammer, then 4 on the G, then I'm going to do the lick again. Yeah? So that's the first 2 licks there, it's just the same thing twice. So basically what we've got is 3 times of that first lick. So, as I was just saying, what we've got is basically 3 times of that first lick. So I played it through twice, but effectively it's just the same lick 3 times. 6th fret, that bend up and down, quite a quick bend. Then play the 4th fret on the G string twice. I can't get my words out. Then on the D string 4 to 6, and then 4 on the G, and then start the whole thing again. Okay, so that's 3 times of the same lick. Pretty simple stuff so far. Sounds great though. Then what we're going to do here is we're going to slightly alter the lick, but we're going to still have the bend 6. That bit's all the same, obviously. So that's the end of the 3rd lick. We're still going to do the bend on the 6th fret. That's what I was trying to say. This time we're going to bend it and hold it, and then what I'm going to do with my little finger is grab the 7th fret on the B string, like that. What I like to do there is do that as a pull down to get to the 6th fret on the G, and then play 4th fret on the B. So that 4th lick is going to be 6th fret on the G string, bend it up, a tone is what we're aiming for that note. Then I'm going to grab 7th fret on the B string with my pinky, then I'm going to re-pick that bend it back down to 6, then play 4th fret on the G. Another classic lick, and those 4 licks put together just sound fantastic. And actually we're going to continue in the same vein, because we're going to do a hammer on for lick 5 now. It's going to be 4th fret to 6th fret on the D string, then 4th fret on the G, and then I'm going to bend 6th fret on the G string again. So that's just the same kind of pickup as we've done before, but this time I'm going to bend this 6th fret, I'm going to bend it up, and down again, like that. So up, down, all with one pick, and then 4th fret on the G. So that lick 5 ends up being. Okay, so the main thing you got to get there is just get used to doing those nice long bends. Ooh, post just arrived. So a little bit of a technical difficulty if you're not used to it, but if you are, I mean, obviously this is quite a simple solo, really. Next lick, so lick 6 now, is going to be almost the same. We just don't have the pickup. We go straight into the bend on the 6th fret. I'm going to bend it up, and down again, and then 4th fret. Okay, so licks 5 and 6 together would be this. Okay, so that's like 5 and 6 together. Lick 6, similar kind of feel. 6th fret on the G string. I'm going to bend that, hold it, and I'm going to grab the 7th fret with my pinky. And I'm going to do that 3 times in a row. Then on the 4th time, I'm going to bend it up, down, and play the 4th fret on the G. Okay, so that's kind of lick, what would that be? Lick 7? 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, lick 7. So it's. So that first main chunk of the solo is relatively simple. If you can play bends comfortably, it is a really nice solo to learn in the key of B. It just sounds fantastic. Very simple, but sounds great. This next little section is a little bit harder. It's actually 2 different guitars. So one is doing this bit, and then one is doing the lick at the end. So it's hard to fit the 2 in together, which is what I did in my example solo. So it does sound a bit rushed around there. I think it's okay, but it is because they're 2 different guitars. So again, this is something that these kind of thing he does quite a lot. So Rock and Roll Star has it in. That was one I did recently, and that has a very similar kind of feel to it. So what I'm doing here is I'm barring the 4th fret on the D, the G and the B, but actually for this first note I'm also grabbing B string 7. I'm playing that with a down pick. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this, which is effectively an E-shaped triad, which is going to be 5 on the B, 4 on the G, which I'm just grabbing with my bar, and then 6th fret on the D. So I'm going to play that twice. Then I'm going to just go to the 4s. Like that. So it's pinky down on that 7th fret, then the E triad shape twice, then just that, which is actually a B triad. And so that's the main vibe we're getting for this whole section. You could play each bit through like that. It's 3 times effectively, and it would sound fine, but he slightly tweaks it on the 2nd and 3rd time. So first time is just like that. 2nd time, he just plays more. So that first shape he does with a down up, and again he's going down up on that 2nd shape. Like that. So it's the same shapes, he's just strumming more. So down up on the first one, down up on the second one, the E triad, then just a down, then to that B triad. And then what he does on the 3rd one is the first bit's the same. First shape with your pinky, twice to that E triad, to the B triad. Then he goes back to the E triad with 1 strum, and then pinky down. So he kind of works down melodically like that. Okay, that's what he does the 3rd time. And then the lick at the end, which is a different guitar, is bend 6th fret on the G string, up, down, pull off to 4, and then 6th fret on the D. Do that twice, so bend up, down, pull off to 4, 6th fret on the D, and again, and then 4th fret on the G to end it. There might be a pickup of a 4th fret at the start, but because I'm playing the other lick, I don't have time to fit that in. So if I put those together slowly, just that first time through, because we're actually going to repeat it, it would be this. Something like that anyway. I think I missed out one of the strums, but you get the idea. Second time through that, it's almost the same. But what we don't do the extra strums on the second time through. We literally just do it the same as the first. So I'll play it through. So this is now on the repeat. It's like this. Okay. And then the final lick this time, we're going to bend 6th fret again. But this time we're going to bend it, grab that 7th fret on the B, do that again. And then for the final bit of the solo, I'm going to bend this 6th fret up and down and then grab 4th fret on the G. Okay, so just that final time through, the repeat would be... You let that, just hold that note. Obviously, as I said before, I don't have enough... distortion or volume, to be honest, to get the feedback that he has there, which sounds great. So lots of volume going on there, and that's it. That's the solo. You've got that first really nice melodic solo, and then that really kind of classic Noel Gallagher using the triads to create that really interesting sound. Yeah, it's kind of suggesting different chords. Really love that section. Very hard to hear, so I think I've got it just about right, but I wouldn't be too surprised if people are like, oh, maybe it's this or that, but I think it's pretty close. So that's the whole solo. Obviously at the start of the video you've got me going through at full speed. I was literally just playing along with the track for that one, and then I've broken down each section and tried to play each section slowly. So hopefully that'll be good enough for you guys. It's a really cool solo. Definitely thumbs up to the solo. It sounds fantastic. I recommend giving it a learn. If you're an intermediate to experienced player, you will find this relatively simple. With a beginner, the first bit shouldn't be too bad. You just have to really get your bends sorted. It's great practice for that. This bit's a little bit trickier though. But you know, why not have a go? Because it's a really cool solo. I should say we're just playing over. Basically, the chord sequence is just B to A to E. So he's actually kind of like a blues feel. So there's my B, A, E. That's what we're playing over for the solo, basically, that kind of a vibe. Really classic thing to be playing over. Yeah, there's a Rolling Stones song, I can't remember what it's called, I used to cover that had exactly the same chord sequence. Anyway, I digress as usual, you know what I'm like, so I would just say thank you for watching the video. I hope you found it useful. It's a cool solo, try and learn it. As usual, I do my requests at the end. If you like the video, please like it. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's very, very helpful. It really, really helps, and I appreciate it when people do it a lot. Please comment on the video. Again, I really, really appreciate that, and it really does help. Please subscribe to the channel. Again, it's very, very useful, and it genuinely helps. And hopefully I'll see you guys again soon for probably some more Oasis, because I'm just about to record another video. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.